Tinubu's fake Chicago certificates confirmed by former President Jonathan. We caught him and he signed this deal. Breaking news. Hello, people. Welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. If a lot of our politicians in this particular country will come out clean and tell you the records and the criminal record that they have against this particular man being Bola Tinubu, a lot of you people will be so surprised and shocked. A lot of you guys might not really know that Jonathan, as a matter of fact, knows that Tinubu, as a matter of fact, has a whole lot of fake certificates that he submitted, and he knows every single criminal record about this Bola Tinubu. In this particular video, I'm going to explain to you and expose to you how as a matter of fact, Goodluck Jonathan, confirmed that Tinubu has or obtained fake certificates and forged a whole lot of documents. But he doesn't want to say anything, as a matter of fact, because since then, because he doesn't want to say anything because he signed an agreement, because Tinubu signed a deal and an agreement with this particular man being Goodluck Jonathan. Well, I'm going to expose all the documents and everything and why Tinubu had to sign the agreement, even though that Goodluck Jonathan knew that this particular man forged his documents and certificates. Some of these politicians are not trustworthy. They can sell out their souls just because of their political ambitions. Well, I'm going to expose to you how Jonathan, as a matter of fact, exposed this particular man and equally confirmed that Tinubu has a whole lot of fake certificates in his custody. Please, before we dive into the cross of this particular matter, if this is your first time of visiting this my channel, please do well to click on the notification button so I get notified whenever we drop in a new and important update about Tinubu's fake Chicago State results and all that. Now, let's head straight to the point. I told you guys, as a matter of fact, that Jonathan, the ex-president we have in this particular country, knows, as a matter of fact, everything that has to do with Chicago State fake certificate and forgery and all the forgery that Tinubu did and all the documents that Tinubu submitted to Inec. I'm going to walk you down and explain to you in some of the documents that we obtained from the courts in this particular country. Just kindly follow through this particular explanation so that you understand me perfectly well. Now, Jonathan is part of the reason why Tinubu did not submit his primary and secondary school qualifications to Inec. A lot of you guys might not know. I've shown you guys, you could see Tinubu's Inec form where he omitted both primary and secondary school and went ahead to put the fake certificate he submitted to Inec in the Chicago State University. And people are questioning you, how can you obtain a certificate from the university without going through the 4 walls of the primary and secondary school? It is because of he knows that Jonathan will actually expose him. Now, let me tell you what happened. In 2011, as a matter of fact, this current acting president, we call him the acting president because we know that he's not yet our president, Bola Tinubu was caught by the former Attorney General of the Federation, being Mr. Bello Adoke, lying under oath that he attended a certain government college in Ibadan, where he obtained SSCE. In 2011, Tinubu, was caught. I told the guy that he lied that he attended one government college in Ibadan, where he obtained his WAEC, giving SSCE. Now, people should know that during the build-up to the 2011 presidential election, before they conducted that 2011 presidential election, Mr. Adoke, being the Attorney General, embarked on a voyage of discovery to unmask the Lagos criminal drug lord. In 2011, Tinubu wanted to contest for presidency against Goodluck Jonathan. So the acting AGN then, wanted to is opposing Tinubu. He doesn't want Tinubu to even vie for the presidential position. He decided to embark on this journey to uncover and review who Tinubu is. Now, people should listen. Now, on discovery, Adoke embarked on a voyage of discovery to unmask the Lagos criminal drug lord, who was then a stumbling block to the presidential ambition of the then President Goodluck Jonathan. Now, through the court, the AGF ordered the government college in Ibadan, where the drug lord that being Tinubu claimed he attended. Tinubu claimed that he attended government college in Ibadan. Now, this AGN, ordered this particular secondary school. The claim he attended that between 1965, Tinubu claimed that he attended the secondary school between 1965 and 1968. This AGN asked them to furnish him with the list of all the students enrolled in 1965 through to 1968. A careful and thorough check of the list of names received from the college shows that Tinubu was never a student of that government college as he claimed. Now, people should know that not done yet with this discovery. The AGF, Adoke, and the official EFCC under Miss Farida Waziri engaged the United States FBI to further take the veil off and unmask Tinubu. The response from the FBI by information from the CSU shows that Tinubu was never a student of the Chicago State University. If you watch my previous video, I explained to you how the EFCC, as a matter of fact, in 2011, wrote to FBI, and FBI confirmed that Tinubu was not even a part of the Chicago State University. all this information has been hidden from public information and domain for a while now. It is because Tinubu is now the so-called number one citizen. That is why everything about him has been exposed. Now, people know after getting all the necessary information and establishing the facts needed, the AGF, being Bello Adoke, filed a two-count charge in court against Tinubu. Now, the first count, as you see on the screen, that you, Bola Tinubu, on or about the 20th day of December 1999 at Ikeja, Lagos State, on the occasion of making a statement on the Independent National Electoral Commission form, which you submitted at the Inec headquarters in Abuja, touching on your educational background. A statement required by law to be made on oath did knowingly make a false statement on oath to with. You stated on the form CF001 that you attended Government College Ibadan between 1965 and 1968. Both dates inclusive, whereas in truth you did not attend the said school within the stated period, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 191 of the Criminal Code, Cap 7 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 1990, as retained in Section 19 Cap C3 of the Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. This is the first count charge that this particular man filed against Tinubu, that he lied under oath, as a matter of fact, that he attended the Chicago and he attended this government college in Ibadan, which at the end of the day he never attended it. So this particular IGN, as of then, filed a case. This is the count one. The second count, that you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on or about the 13th day of January 2003 at Ikeja, Lagos State, on the occasion of making a statement on the Independent National Electoral Commission form, which you submitted at the Inec headquarters in Abuja, touching on your educational background, a statement required by law to be made on oath did knowingly make a false statement on oath with. You stated on the form that you attended Government College Ibadan between 1965 and 1968. Both dates inclusive, whereas in truth you did not attend the said school within the stipulated period. And form is here that you attended Government College Ibadan between. Then it said you thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 191 of the Criminal Code, Cap. Now, what does this Section 191 of the Criminal Code Act states? This was the case that this particular AGM filed against Tinubu. Now look at what the section said. The section said 191 of the Criminal Code Act in Nigeria provide that any person who on any occasion on which a person making a statement touching any matter is required by law to make it on oath or under some sanctions which may by law be substituted for an oath, or is required to verify its solemn declaration or affirmation, makes a statement touching such matter which in any material particular is to his knowledge false and verifies it on oath or under such section or by solemn declaration or affirmation, is guilty of a felony. What this part is trying to say that Tinubu, for intentionally submitting a fake information to Inec that he attended government college in Ibadan, which he knows that he never attended after the school, confirmed that Tinubu was never part of their student. He committed under this section 191 of the Criminal Code. He committed what we call felony and is liable, as a matter of fact, to other sanctions or by solemn declaration of is guilty of felony and is liable to imprisonment for 7 years. For 7 years. Now, people should know that as expected from a person caught red-handed and to escape these 7 years behind the bar, which Tinubu knows that at the end of the day he will be sentenced to. But Tinubu agreed to play ball to prevent the AGF, being Mr. Bello Adoke, from pressing further those charges in court. An agreement was reached that Tinubu would abandon his presidential ambition for Goodluck Jonathan, ditch the ACM because he wanted to support, he might actually, after he ditched his political ambition of presidency, then he equally ditched the ACM presidential candidate, being Malam Nuhu Rabid, who is currently the National Security Advisor, and support Goodluck Jonathan's presidential ambition against Muhammad Buhari. Tinubu kept to his side of the bargain. Who wouldn't want to keep this side of the bargain after the person has been exposed? So you could see how Tinubu, as a matter of fact, was actually exposed. Goodluck Jonathan knew about this information, but he withheld and held it away from the public because of selfishness or because of, I don't know what to call it. Well, I would like you guys to drop your comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this recent development.